We have some exciting topics to discuss regarding Take-Two's earnings call, Rockstar's marketing campaign, and GTA 6's second trailer. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button and any other buttons you feel like pressing, and let's get started. Come on in, take a seat on that couch, and we'll dive right in. Hello everyone, and welcome to my new news style video, where I'll be discussing, well, news, but for video games. Anyway, today we're going to talk about, as mentioned in the intro, Take-Two's earnings call, Rockstar's marketing, and the GTA 6 second trailer. First off, let's talk about the earnings call. Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two Interactive, recently held one of their earnings calls for this fiscal year, and I believe this one was for the end of this fiscal year. I'm not 100% sure on that one. If you're not familiar with what these earnings calls are, here's a quick rundown. The first one takes place in May, marking the start of the fiscal year, where they discuss their predicted earnings from titles that they plan to release. The calls between the start and end of the fiscal year typically just provide updates on whether or not they're on track with their predictions. The final earnings call of the fiscal year reviews whether or not they met or missed their goals. Now, in the latest earnings call, they discussed whether or not they hit their targets, and Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, mentioned multiple times that GTA 6 is still on track for fall 2025 release. I only mentioned GTA 6 in that because we don't care about all the other games, or all the other, whatever other information that was in there. We just care about GTA 6. While this might sound like great news, here's the catch. They can't give out false information willingly, and as far as they know, the timeline is still correct. However, Rockstar could be planning a delay internally, which they just haven't shared with Take-Two Interactive just yet, because they don't need to. The real confirmation will come from the first earnings call of next fiscal year, which is in May. That is when Rockstar will have to officially confirm if a delay is planned or not, so Take-Two can adjust their predictions accordingly. We should get more concrete information between now and May, if not during the earnings call. You've probably heard other YouTubers discussing how, based on schedules of past Rockstar titles, we should have seen something by now. But here's the thing. Marketing strategies have changed since the release of GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 might seem like a recent game, but that game's getting kind of old now. Still holds up though. Still a great game. In today's world, people don't have the attention span that they once did. They're not going to remember a game that they saw a trailer for 8 months ago, or 9 months ago, or whatever, GTA 6 or not. So Rockstar might be planning a shorter but more intense marketing period. Now, this is purely my speculation though, so just keep that in mind. Now, on to something that's not speculation. Rockstar has recently posted 2 new job openings in their marketing department. This has led some people to jump to conclusions thinking that the marketing campaign is about to kick off any day now. But here's the important thing to remember. It might not be that simple. These positions could just be replacements for people who left, rather than a sign that the marketing campaign is starting. So just take all that, take everything that you see with a huge grain of salt. So just let's not get ahead of ourselves and assume that everything we want to happen will happen right away. Now, I'm just like you, and I am eagerly waiting for any scrap of information I can get my little hands on. When it comes to the GTA 6 trailer, aside from a few random rumors, which, yes, I have fallen for them too, there's been very little to go on. However, some people on Reddit have been posting about something happening on the streets of Tampa, Florida. It seems like they might be filming a live-action trailer for GTA 6, something we haven't seen for a GTA game before, ever. While this does raise some concerns for me, which I'll explain in a second, you might be thinking they can just be filming anything. And while normally I'd agree, look at what this guy is wearing. Look familiar? Yeah, I thought so. Now, it could be an elaborate fan hoax, and again, you could be right if you think that. But when I checked the comments on this post, the post had been taken down. Now, that could mean anything, but you have to admit, it does kind of feel a bit more legitimate, doesn't it? Now, as I mentioned, the live action trailer kind of makes me feel a little bit nervous. Rockstar could be thinking, okay, we need to give the fans something because it's been almost 2 years, but they're not comfortable showing us what they actually have. A live action trailer could be a way to give us something to chew on while they still work out the delay. When will we see this trailer? Honestly, I have no idea. The smartass in me wants to say, we'll see it between now and May, obviously, but that's not very informative. A lot of people are hoping Rockstar will show some kind of trailer at the Super Bowl. However, I don't think they'd waste their big reveal for a GTA 6 trailer 2 at the Super Bowl. Rockstar would want to keep it on their own channel to maximize their views. However, a live action trailer at the Super Bowl could work, since whether it's on their channel or not, it would still get massive attention, but no live action trailer will ever reach the view count that the first trailer got. So that wraps up all I wanted to talk about today. If I missed anything, or if you have some input on something I've mentioned, feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to stay up to date with the next round of news, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.